Hello everyone, Sura here. It is a beautiful day today, and recently I was really curious about will and power, asserting your own individual power. And the reason I was curious about this is because we have a little Maltipoo. Her name is Sophie. She's a little 18-pound white doggy. And from the moment we got her as a puppy, when she was only 3 or 4 pounds, I noticed that she had a really, really strong little will. When we brought her back, she refused to eat and drink. And we ended up having to take her to the vet, to emergency, and we ended up having to force feed her with a syringe. And eventually, obviously, she made it. And she ended up being a little pig. Like, she loves to eat now. And but still, even today, she has a really strong willpower. If she doesn't want something or she wants something, she asserts all of her energy and power for what she wants. I was curious about that because in spiritual communities, it's a touchy subject. When you're somebody who asserts themselves, or if you're really strong, it's often seen as a negative or kind of unspiritual way to be, which isn't true. But I wanted to make a distinction about asserting your will. So there's, I would say, two different kind of wills that we can assert. One is our ego will, and the other is our spiritual will. So when we're acting from a place of ego, it's all about us. It's our own self-interest, it's our own personal preference, it's what we think is right, and we'll do whatever it takes to get what we want. And often when we apply this kind of will, it creates more suffering for other people, but most importantly for us. So it creates more limitation, more suffering, more bondage. I would say that negative karmic pattern where you act for the self out of fear. So I would say that's the distinction. You act out of fear for yourself. And it kind of brings you into a lower place or a lower vibration. When you act from your spiritual will, your higher self, you're acting for the whole. So you're not just acting for yourself, you're acting for all of humanity, for everyone who's involved. And it's a way of standing in integrity, what's fair, what's just, what's right. And you know when you're acting from this place because you feel grounded and centered. And even if you're causing waves of disruption or chaos, you know that you're doing the right thing. You know inherently, internally, that you're making the right action. So that's a distinction between, when you're applying your will and you really want to use energy, you ask yourself, am I acting from ego, from my own mind, my own preferences, or am I really acting on behalf of the whole, out of a place of love for everyone? So you really have to think about, is this heartfully connected when you're applying your power? And that's how you know you're in integrity with your willpower and that you're using your divine gift, your divine will, which is located in your solar plexus area. And if you have tension or unease, stress in this area, to, think about how you feel about asserting yourself, about having a voice, having an opinion, and what that means to you. I hope you found this helpful in seeing will and power from a new perspective, and we would love to stay connected with you. So you can also subscribe. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.